Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Yes, another beginning of a new week, which is so hard to believe since time is not standing still. It seems like it's going very fast. So I hope that you're having a good Monday morning, maybe with lots of coffee. I am Michelle and Mystic Channeler. I think it's a lot of fun. And so I decided for the month of June to go ahead and do morning readings for everybody so that we feel inspired to start our day and maybe reflect on a couple of things that may come up during the reading. So I hope that you will join me. So, wow, Monday, and it is June the 8th. So if you're just now watching the video, it is June the 8th. June is going again like fast as anything. I get up and I'm going, oh, it's another day. I cannot believe it. And I think the older that you get, the quicker that your day is going. All right. So what I do to start the reading before I begin the universal reading, and then I'm going to do a free reading for anybody who really needs it, is I shuffle my music to see what Spirit has in store for us today to think about. And it was very interesting, our song choice today. It's Eric Clapton, Change the World. And, I love doing this song every morning because it really gets me to reflect on the lyrics of the songs. And I'm thinking, I did not know that. So learning how the musician has created a song for us for the meaning and to really look at the lyrics and really meditate with the lyrics, that really has me going, I love doing this. Even if I don't go live every day, I may do this for myself. So if you have a large music list, you can do this. You just set an intention for Spirit to choose a song of the day for you. So Eric Clapton, Change the World. And the meaning of this, it explores the length to which a person would go to win the heart of the one they love. And it's like you are trying to be king of the day so that you can change the world for your loved one so that your loved one notices. And what I really want you to think about today, would you really want to do this? I know we become very desperate and many times when we are in love with somebody and you just cannot get their attention. And sometimes I'll do anything to get your love. Well, you know what? Think about it this way. Why should you change the way you are? Why should you change the world for them? Because you need to show them your true authentic self to who you are. And I know that, again, we become desperate, but a lot of times the universe hears that desperation and says, you know what, you may not be ready for a relationship like this. So really think about this during the day. And I know as I also looked at it as from a parent point of view, I would change the world for my children. However, when you think about it that way, would they learn the lessons that they would learn as where the world is today? How would they be different if you were able to change the world? So you've got to start asking these questions and just know that the spiritual pathway, it's there for a reason. And we learn a lot through all of this. So again, think of this song. What would you do if you fell in love with someone? Would you try to change the world for them? All right. So let's go ahead and get to this reading. All right. So this came to me yesterday. I was thinking, you know what? And here we go talking about the world. We sometimes get busy in our lives and we go, "Oh, you know what? I just don't have time for that. Or I don't have time to go to the movies. I don't have time to play with my family." So we lose that special touch of being a child, that childlike energy. So today I thought we could look at that and see what guidance we could ask Spirit, our spiritual team, our spirit guides, what we need to do, what guidance we need to have to spark that childlike energy in us so that we can enjoy the world that much better. So let me go ahead and change the camera for this reading. All right, so that you can see the cards. So this is my favorite deck. I always love to use this deck. And if you've heard me every morning so far, I love it because it's very Victorian. And I love that she's holding a rose. And, I just love roses all the way around. So let's go ahead and let me get my energy in the card. It is Monday morning, so hopefully I have the energy. I have not had my coffee yet. so I'm doing good just going live. So anyway, I'm going to get my energy in here and ask the guidance question. What guidance do we need to spark that childhood energy in us? All right. And I always know when to stop shuffling the cards. When do I need to stop shuffling the cards? Okay. And I love how cards give you guidance in a very, very visual way. Absolutely love that. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to look for the child in the cards. And I love how these cards tell a story, just like a child would. That child energy. Here's the child. And then I'm going to do the 5-card reading that tells a story. Not coming down. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I just want to make sure. For some reason, I wasn't thinking there were 5 cards. There's our child energy. I just absolutely love that card. And we do have a negative card right next to her. So him. Because we're looking at child energy. So I love how she's contemplating, what's going on and how she needs to play. So anyway, this is the card that energizes all the rest of the cards. All right, so let's look next door to this. And this is a story, the guidance that our spirit team is going to give us so that we can have that energy, childhood energy during the day. When you look right next to her, the fox is looking at her. So what we need to do during the day is what I'm really feeling. The fox is someone mischievous. So many times, I don't know if I've met a person that doesn't have somebody in their life who is mischievous or met somebody who is mischievous. So many times we allow, and remember the word allow, a mischievous person to take that childhood energy from us. And you do not have to allow this to happen to keep this energy up. Okay. So just think about that. If you do not allow this person to take your childhood like energy, what it does next door here is your house. And the house in this symbolic is it's your soul. So you don't allow them to take any sparkle of your soul away, and you're able to keep this childhood energy. And make sure that you cleanse your soul as well every day. And this could be, you know what? I'm going to go to, a ice cream store, get some ice cream. It doesn't matter. I just am craving ice cream. Go for it. Just enjoy what a child would do. Think of it from, you're going to wear those glasses of a child and see how happy you can become. And you are a clean slate. You get to create whatever you want to on a daily basis. Think of it as a child painting. Well, what are you going to paint on your canvas? And then if you do all that, you'll be able to find the star, the sparkle within you. And you'll be able to keep the spark inside your soul. And then next to that is phases. So moons, as we know, have different phases of people who are very interested in astrology and the moon phases. We all go through different phases in life. That doesn't mean that we're going to lose the child spark energy in us. Okay. Just know that when you are down and out, think of it, you can bring in that childhood energy, but we all go through different phases where sometimes it's easier to bring in than some. And whenever you are down and you're not able to bring it in, it's okay. You have compassion for yourself and just know it's going to be okay. So it just, the one thing I do tell people is whenever you're really down and you're trying to bring in that childhood spark energy, You know those adult coloring books that have, different geometric patterns and you color in with colored pencil? That always brings out some good childhood energy because you're not only creating with different color, but you're also getting your ego out of the way so that you can really determine what you need to do to bring in that childhood energy. Yay! So I hope that y'all enjoyed that. For some reason, this just came to me yesterday that I needed to talk about childhood energy because I felt like this collective is what we are needing at this time is whenever, you're down in the world and you want to change the world, then you can do that through your childhood spark energy. All right, so I'm going to leave it open to anybody who needs a reading at this time. And if you don't, that is perfectly fine. Sometimes people go, well, I don't know what to ask, or I really don't need a reading. I just like watching the show, which is perfectly fine. So if you miss out on the show or you need a reading and you have, you have a question about different areas in your life, I'm leaving it open for a group reading every month on a Wednesday, so that you can come in and also this group will we all tend to guide one another and help one another because I'm just a facilitator. All right. So, but it occurs this July the 1st, which is so strange to say, on 2026 at 7 o'clock p.m. and it is Central Time. And I also want to bring up that I am also offering, and this is this Saturday. I cannot believe it's always this quick. So if you're wanting to connect with your feminine energy, and this is a group for you. So the Rose of Compassion. So this week we're going to open the Rose of Compassion. How to be compassionate for you, and how we can bring that up, and how to find and strengthen that feminine energy. So I hope that you will join me in one of those areas. So if you are wanting a reading, go ahead and think of a question and put in the comment section, and I will do a reading. I see a couple of people popped in, so that's why I'm waiting just a few minutes because it tends to, when you go live on a streaming service, it tends to lag a little bit. All right, so I don't think that they are needing a reading today. So I hope that if you found this video, I hope that you find your childlike spark in you because people need to see it and it will really raise your energy. And also listen to the song by Eric Clapton, Change the World. Because if, think about, would I change the world for somebody else or would you change your world for yourself? All right, everybody. Thank you so much. And I hope that little spark will allow you to live in love and light. Thanks so much.